Hi guys, welcome back. My apologies for not posting a video for quite some time. It's just been very busy with one thing or another, so yeah, I apologise, and hopefully I'll try and make up for that in the next few weeks and show you what I've been doing. So this is just a quick update. It's not going to be about one particular thing, it's going to be about a few things, and the first thing I'll start with is what I've got the camera focused on now, which is a box with some glass in it. Now I was going to do my heat bed and change it to a silicon heater with a large with a larger surface than that. That's only a small MK Mark III, I think, heat plate, and a 200mm by 200mm piece of glass. Well, it's a mirror actually, but that has been my print surface for the last 3 or 4 months since I've had the printer working, and yeah, it's done everything I've needed to, but it's time to upgrade. And this glass arrived a week ago, but I haven't fitted it yet, and I've not really taken it out of the box to look at it much, so I shall show you now. I purchased this from eBay, so anyone can buy similar from eBay, and this is where the supplier that I purchased it from. So they're Fire Spares Online, and this glass is actually a stove door, so it's not a heat bed glass, it's a stove door meant for a proper stove. And I shall show you where I got it from. So here's the seller, and the seller is, sorry, where is it? So that's who it is, Stove Care and Repair. Got good feedback, and this was delivered in, I think, 2 days from placing the order online of eBay. And this isn't the one I've purchased. The one I'm showing you at the moment is just an example. So yeah, this is who they are. It's stove glass, and I thought this is what I'd use. Let's have a look. I have had a sneaky peek at this, but I put it straight back because I opened it at work and just didn't really have time to do anything with it. So let's have a look. So here I have my stove glass, 320mm by 320mm, and what I liked about this is it's 4mm thick, not 3. I think 3mm would have been a bit of a bit risky for a 300+mm bed, so I've gone for 4mm, and this stuff has actually rated up to 800 degrees. Now it does state that this can be broken and it's glass, blah blah blah. Yeah, well, of course it's glass. I know it's glass, and you would know it's glass because it's you've purchased glass. So just be careful. Obviously it is glass and it can break through dropping it or shock or whatever, but this is what I've gone for, and I think this will perform excellent, and it was quite cheap really. So yeah, anyone looking for a larger bed, maybe this might be the option, this sort of thing. So, and if I don't think I can even squeeze it in there at the minute. No, it won't go through my hole. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take that out and fit it all properly. So I'll be removing the wood and this temporary setup, and yeah, putting a new bed in there, and hopefully be able to print larger things. Then I've been quite restricted to this bed. I've got the full height of it, so I can still print nearly 300mm high, but yes, it has held me back having this small bed for some of the things I've wanted to do, and I shall show you some of the things I have been doing. Let me just get rid of this before I drop it and break it. That'll do, out the way. Down there. So this is my shed, a total mess at the moment. Everything just everywhere. Yeah, where do I start? But okay, so I'm going to show you what I have been working on, which is a nice little project I've found online. And this is what I've been printing recently. I can't even fit this in this shot, it's that big. So this is actually a wind turbine blade, a 3 propeller blade, and it's from a project that I found online. It's kind of one of the first things I wanted to print before I even had a printer, was making a wind turbine. And I found this one. I'll show you who it is, and it's called Make See, and it's done by a Christopher Lamer, or Christoph Lamer. He's got some excellent little videos. Excuse, my camera is crap. So I believe this is the chap, and he goes through how he made it and what it can do, and it's quite a good little project, I think. So there it is, an example. So you print it all off in individual pieces. He recommends PLA, but I can't really print PLA on my machine. I can only print ABS and yeah, the other sort of higher temperature stuff. Mine's just no good for PLA. I have tried it, and it retains too much heat in the chamber. So yeah, here's what I've been printing, and let's try and get a close up on these. These were printed vertically. Oh, my camera is so damn rubbish. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so they were printed vertically. It took about 5 hours per blade, and they print individually. Let's get that back. And then you print the hub and the hub back. So you print 3 pieces to the hub, 3 propellers obviously, and you bolt the whole thing together. And so far this is all I've got of it, but yeah, I mean, each one I've just downloaded the parts and set them up for ABS and hit go, and they've come out perfect. So, and incredibly strong as well. I mean, people who say 3D printing isn't strong, then you want to try some of this. And I'm pushing on that as hard as I can, and I did slightly crack that, but it doesn't matter. I've got another one printed. Yeah, they are gonna hold up to anything that oh. But I mean, okay, that broke, but how much force did that take? Absolutely loads. And all that is on that small surface area. But anyway, I broke it, but not a problem. As I say, I've got some more of these printed. It just proves the point how strong this is. I mean, look how thin that actually is, and that's just standard ABS, £6 a roll, and that was printed vertically. I mean, that is so strong. But hey ho. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, is this Makesy wind turbine, which I just can't wait to finish it, really. It's quite a large project. There are electronic circuits to go in there and various bits and pieces, and you can even print a 3D motor if you want, or I think you can print a 5-bladed version. I'm not entirely sure, but there is a 3D printed motor that you can make, the circuit for it, and yeah, there it is. I think there's one in use there, and I think it's a fantastic little project. So I've been working on that, and I need to print probably some more spare of these blades out as well. But I mean, that took a hell of a lot of force, and that is, you know, that was layered that way. And yes, it broke, but I mean, how strong is this stuff? It's incredibly strong, really. I'm not even going to attempt to break that with my hands, because it'll only hurt. What else have I been working on? Okay, so here's the front fascia that needs to go on with my printer. Yeah, again, I haven't fully finished this. This was obviously all printed on the printer, and the reason I haven't changed it at the moment is because all these switches are 12 volts, and they're illuminated, and currently all my relays and all my solid states are 5 volt switched. So yeah, I needed to install this 12 volt relay board and remove the 5 volt relay boards that I've got in there. So that's possibly, I might start that this weekend, but you know, bit by bit I've been building this up and getting it ready, and it's, yeah, I just need to install it now. So that's another thing I've been working on. Also I've been working on a ham radio antenna base, so I've been printing things like this out. Same again, this is so strong. This is supposed to be the base to a ham antenna, and basically I'm going to put some aluminium hollow tubes in there, and there'll be I think there's 6 ground plane and 1 centre dipole, and I've got to make the base for it yet. But those holes they all go up inside. It's hard to really see. I need to turn the flash on. Never mind. But yeah, so I've been working on a couple of those. Here's another propeller blade that I made. And while I'm on this subject of printing ABS, now I built my printer, as everybody knows who's watched my videos, I print with a enclosed chamber, totally enclosed. There's no fan, nothing to disturb the air inside my chamber. So when I print, it does get quite warm in there. And this blade was printed with a medium chamber temperature of about 55 degrees. And it printed fine until, let's try and see if I can get a good close-up of this. I really do apologise, I need to get a better camera and a tripod and all that good stuff to make better videos, but at the moment this is all I can do, so you'll have to bear with me. You know, I don't do YouTube as a professional hobby or anything, it's just make a video when I can. Right, now this is really hard to show, but you might be able to see it there. There, that kinks over at the top. And all that I did was I got impatient just before it finished and thought I would take a quick mini video of it finishing. So foolishly, that's a bit, let me see it a bit easier like that. Foolishly I opened the door, and instantly that's what happens. And then you can see when I shut the door again, it moved back, and the door was open for 8-9 seconds, not even 10 seconds I doubt, and instantly it changed the temperature in the chamber enough for that to move, and then it took a while for the temperature to stabilize again, and then it kind of moved back, but it ruined that print. And that was opening the door for just a few seconds, and I saw it move literally as I opened the door, and I looked in, I could see that it was reacting to the cool air coming in, and yeah, I shut the door again and it was too late. But I mean, this is ABS, and obviously it is so temperature sensitive, and any movement of air in your chamber, whether it's warm air or cool air, will just disturb prints like this and totally ruin it. So I mean, that has ruined that print really, but never mind. So yeah, chamber for ABS and no moving air is essential. I mean, how you achieve cooling is up to you, but I don't use a fan purely for that reason, because it's hard to control where the cooling air is going. So hence that's why I use air blow nozzles. At the moment I just control these by hand to control the airflow, and I have two very small needles pointing at the nozzle, and that gives me quite good control for 2 directions. I've got something in mind to aim for 4 directions with a small electric solenoid controlling all 4 directions, but that's in the future. So yeah, I don't use a fan, and that's, I think, because I've eliminated all fans from the chamber and all air movement. I think that's why I can get fairly good solid prints in ABS without warping, until you open the door obviously. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been printing quite a lot. I haven't really worked on the printer too much, other than building this board, this thing here, and a few other bits and pieces. And yeah, I mean, most of the things I print I tend to use. Like this, I've printed these battery holders. I've printed loads of these for these little batteries here. So they just go in like that. I found this model online and downloaded it, and I've printed out a few of these for some home projects. And yeah, so I need to get back onto the printer upgrading and doing more to it, and I shall make some videos of what I've done. And I mean, I have loads of videos to upload, but it's just getting the time to do that. So hopefully this video isn't as bad as I think it is, and you'll come back for more, and hopefully I'll have something new up in the next few days. So thanks for your patience and watching, and yeah, hopefully if you're building a printer, you're getting further than I am at the moment. But this is what I've been doing, and yeah, plenty more to come. Cheers guys, bye bye.